Welcome back to the Dynasty Kings podcast, and today we are doing our annual Dynasty Kings mock draft. This time we got Omar on the pod. Omar, say what's up.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Yep, and Austin here as always, and we are doing the rookie draft. Today's the day. It's in 2 hours, right? Does it start at 7 or 8?
8.
Eight. Okay,
So
3 hours. 3 hours at the time of recording, and yeah, we're just gonna try and put our brains together and really deep dive into who we think is gonna pick who, and see how correct we are tomorrow.
Yeah.
This year we got Omar actually on the pod. Last year he was screaming from the kitchen.
That's right, making the meatballs. Yeah,
giving us incorrect information. So
That's
hopefully
right.
this time he doesn't lie.
I was indecisive, man.
But I'll start us off. I mean, I think we. Actually, I don't know what you guys think. I mean,
it's tough. So
what do you guys think he's gonna do?
It's funny because it normally would be like a pretty solid decision, but like. It's definitely possible he takes Marvin, bro.
Yeah, I think he's gonna take
towards
Caleb.
personally.
Do you think he's gonna take Caleb? Or do you think he's gonna take Marvin?
I think he's gonna take Marvin.
Really?
I don't think he's smoke screening. I think he's gonna
he
10 toes down on the pick.
Kenny is on the record of that he's gonna take Marvin, right?
And this
Pretty
is
sure he has
multiple
said, yeah, I think he said that many times. Yeah.
And
this
he
one
seems
right here
serious,
is
bro.
Kenny's team. So he already has Goff, he already has Stroud, and then after that it's pretty bleak
It's
with
pretty sus.
Mac
right?
Jones, Zach Wilson.
And that's why in Superflex it's just like sometimes you gotta lock it up, and he has a pretty strong wide receiver room already.
Garrett Wilson, Waddle, Deontay, Hollywood, Sutton, DJ Moore.
Right.
He doesn't really need receiver.
He doesn't. But go back over. Yeah, I want to see if Kenny is trying to target Bo Nix.
He has been in general, but I don't think
He
has
doesn't
picks,
have
right?
a-
7.
He has 207.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be tough. That's gonna be hard for him.
It's gonna be tough. He has Bo Nix in all of our other leagues.
Mhm.
How
He's
do
a
I bring
believer.
that?
I mean,
back
he
up?
does need a quarterback 3, but he might try to get one a different way than Caleb.
Yeah. So are we thinking Caleb? Are we thinking
I
Marvin?
think it's Caleb, yeah.
I think it's Caleb
Let's
too.
stick with Marvin. I mean, really, the first 2 picks are like interchangeable. It doesn't really matter which way they go.
I agree.
Like Andy was 100% taking one of those 2. So
Yeah,
I
whoever
think
falls is going to Andy.
For sure.
So yeah, it's unfortunately out of his hands, but I think he's going to be happy with either of those players.
We'll leave this one to Omar, obviously, because it's his pick. But I think I know where you're going.
Wow, where's the list of the rookies?
I don't know how to bring it back up. So
it's all good.
I think we know who he's taking it.
Yeah, for me, it's always been my guy, Jaden Daniels, 100%.
Oh yeah,
No, like that's something I'm not gonna switch up on.
Okay.
nice. No, I like that. I think he's a high upside guy, and hope I would assume that those 2 things are going to happen. So this third thing is going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
if not, then I'm taking neither Caleb.
Yeah,
nor
exactly.
Marvin.
Yeah, no question.
So what are we thinking? This is where the draft really starts
Right.
because none of us really know what Tyler's going to do. He
Yeah.
just recently acquired this pick.
Yep.
For those that don't know, he traded Brees Hall. Probably should have had this trade up, but it was Brees Hall and a bunch of other stuff.
Here, you can just click
It was,
on Brees
it
Hall,
was-
can't you?
It was Brees, his 25 first,
Which team is his?
and 2
This
seconds. I don't know which ones.
No, the one Joe Flacco on it.
Nope, it's not.
For
This one,
Herbert
dang.
and the 1-4. But he also and QJ.
Yeah, he got Quentin Johnson, which he got Herbert, and he got the
Bro,
104.
wait, do we have a timer on this?
And
Do we
then
have time around this?
What is happening, bro? What?
And then he
They
got
were
Brees.
hyped.
Paul got Brees
Dude.
the first 2 seconds, but he also got another player, I thought. Who did he get?
Here, let me actually just do this.
I guess it doesn't really.
I can't remember. Yeah, I honestly can't remember.
I'm
But
pretty
yeah.
sure he got a receiver back too.
Oh no!
Is this the actual draft?
I don't know, dude.
Let's just chill.
I didn't get any.
Well,
Yeah, I didn't get any.
But,
notifications.
because I didn't start it yet.
Yeah,
it was.
if you did, that would have been
yeah.
that would have been madness.
That would have been detrimental.
But yeah, so I feel personally like Tyler is going to grab a quarterback.
Same here.
I think that Drake May would be his preferred,
Okay.
and that's my take on this pick 4. Other than that, I think you're probably taking one of the premier wide receivers, but I think that he's trying to lock in his young quarterback core.
I was talking to Jared the other day, and he was saying potentially Brock. And I could see that too, because if you look at Tyler's team, he doesn't have another tight end besides Pat Farmouth. And Pat's solid, but like he's not great for fantasy yet. So I could definitely see him taking Brock or a quarterback. But a source within DK said that Tyler is going quarterback at 4. So I don't know how I don't know how credible that is, but
As you can see, this is Tyler's team right here. He really only has Herbert and Lawrence
yep.
with Ritter, Lance, and Browning as well, but
Quarterbacks I'll never start.
who really cares? And like Omar said, he really only has Pat Freiermuth. He has Schoonmaker. He has Jelani Woods.
That's great, but
I'm not asleep on Jelani Woods. And he has Darnell, who just made a nice catch, a touchdown grab in preseason, or not preseason, training camp.
Right. It doesn't matter.
But I think I'm outnumbered here. I still think he's going to take Brock.
No,
I can see it.
I can see it too, but no, I think like in general, when you're like trying to build a team around rookies, and like people could have different philosophies, but you probably want to have 3 that could be your starter at any moment. You know what I mean? Because if one of them doesn't work out, then you know you can make a move for another one. So I think when you're in a position like this, and especially because he just traded the quarterback, you probably want to supplant it with another rookie and kind of go from there.
Yeah,
So
I definitely don't think he goes receiver just because he needs quarterback and tight end more. But it's Tyler, bro. You just don't know.
Yeah, and obviously Malik Neighbors is still on the board.
Exactly.
He has Ayuk. He has Gabe Davis, KJ Osborne, Devontae Smith, Nico Collins, and then just got QJ.
No, the wide receiver is pretty strong. I kind of agree. I think it's tight end or quarterback, but I think that he's probably going to maybe believe in Freiermuth or Jelani Woods because they have that upside.
It just depends, man. Because if he goes Brock or quarterback, it's gonna change the first round a lot,
And he
especially who I pick.
That's what I'm saying.
He
This
could-
is where
he
the
could
draft
also
really starts, boys.
Trade this pick if he's not interested in one of those quarterbacks or wide receivers
I
and
don't
try
think
to
he
move
does,
back for
though.
Brock.
Maybe
Depends on what the offers are. If
That's
Yeah.
true.
Omar or
That's
Jared
true.
make a move, I feel like Kenny wouldn't want to move one spot. Maybe Kyle would be interested.
I think I'm chilling at 108. I like
Yeah,
where
I'm
I'm at.
chilling at 6 and 7 too. To be honest,
We got Milo too.
So what are we thinking? Are we thinking Drake May? Are we thinking JJ?
I think he takes JJ
Really?
over Drake.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think.
Okay,
he
so we
does.
all 3 have.
I just don't
have a
know
different
because I've never
Yeah.
heard Tyler ever talk about either of them, so I don't know
Right.
his feelings on either of them as a player. So
Yeah, I'm not
I
really
just
sure either.
he's just a real wild card, bro. Like Paul, I know is just gonna butcher it, bro. So I just don't know.
Paul would be grabbing Trey Sermon here.
Oh, Trey Sermon's available? So
Yeah.
what do you think, Austin?
I mean, I think it's Drake May, but I could see JJ McCarthy as well.
Okay.
I definitely am leaning towards quarterback, so I think that's probably where he'll go.
So I'm the deciding vote.
Yeah.
I'm good with either or because I can see both for sure.
And I can see, I really could see Brock too.
Yeah, I could see.
I don't 100% see a wide receiver, but I mean, you could take that if he really likes one of the receivers, he could easily take one of those two and just kind of lock in this core of young wide receivers that he's got going.
I just think Tyler's pushing to be competitive this year, and before the Herbert injury, which isn't a huge injury, I think he was going to take Brock or a skill player.
No,
but
that
now
makes
with that
sense.
injury, I
That
think
makes
he's like,
sense.
oh, maybe I should go quarterback. So I feel like that's going to be in the back of his head, even if he doesn't end up going QB.
But no, that's actually a really fair point. He does kind of want to compete right away, I think. So
Yeah, I mean-
that's why I would maybe be leaning more towards Drake because I feel like JJ is probably not going to start the season.
I don't think either of them are going to start the season.
You don't think so? You think it's Jacoby Brissett, it's Jake Brisket time in New England?
Yeah, I
I
think
can see
so.
that too. I mean, if that's the case, then
Or Milton? No.
Yeah.
I'm capping. I'm
gross,
capping.
gross.
I'm gonna be the deciding vote here. I think he's gonna go JJ.
Okay,
Okay.
I like that. All
That
right,
spices things up for
I
Kenny
agree
over
on
here.
the clock.
I'm
I
cool
think
with
he's
that.
really happy, and he's grabbing whichever one of his favorites of these 2 wide receivers is.
So
Does anyone
Kenny
have intel about this?
told me personally when I asked him, he could be smoke screening, bro, but he
Right.
told me he's taking Marvin and Brock. And Brock at 5, which I could see, bro, because
What?
his tight ends, he
Yeah,
really
what does
only
he
has
have?
Kittle.
Yeah.
He has
Kittle's
Kittle.
great, but
He has Noah Fant, and that's it.
right. And his receivers are stacked. He
Nice.
just got
Yeah.
Caleb.
And you don't grab a running back here for sure. No, I mean that makes sense because
He
you
just
can
got
also
Caleb, so I could see Brock.
and you can put Brock in the flex too. So,
We're thinking Brock.
but he is
Yeah.
also a Broncos fan, so maybe his hate for the Raiders is so strong that he would.
I don't think so. I was originally thinking Neighbors,
I
but
was thinking so too, but it's just for me a team need kind
I
of
think
thing.
you're right. I think you're definitely right. I think he does go Brock. But it'll all change. I mean,
if Tyler takes Brock.
if he's not smoke screening and he takes Marvin,
right,
then I think he
He's-
definitely takes Brock.
Yeah,
Um,
Yes.
or a quarterback there maybe.
It depends on what Tyler
It-
does
it-
too.
Exactly. It's gonna be spicy. It's
Yeah.
gonna be
I'm
really
very
spicy.
very hyped to see what this
Okay,
board
well-
looks like compared to the other one.
In all of my mocks, I didn't have it going like this. So
love
at
that.
6, I'm taking Rome.
Okay,
For sure.
So if Malik Neighbors was on any team besides the New York Giants, would you be taking him over Romo?
Well, I'm going to take both of them if they're here.
Oh, okay. Oh, but you have.
Yeah, he has back-to-back.
Yeah. All right, well that makes sense. If you didn't have back-to-back, what's your opinion on that? Is it still Rome over
the Giants?
Yeah, is it still Rome over Neighbors?
I value them as pretty even
I think
prospects.
so
Like I don't think there's a big gap. I think Rome is really good, dude. And I've said it. Like I was talking about this with Nick.
Mhm.
I don't think Keenan is gonna be like he obviously won't be there for a very long time. But
Right,
I don't
feel like
think
it might even be a 1 year.
I think Rome
It
will
is
be
a 1 year deal.
I think Rome will be probably the wide receiver 2 by like mid-season, dude. So that's just like my take on it.
That's a crazy
Obviously they just like gave DJ a bag,
Yeah.
but
Huge
Yeah.
bag.
so if those 2 players are there, back to back for sure. But
That's a nice little.
That is,
But-
That's
that
a
is
nice
crazy.
little first round.
No, that's.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just don't know if that's how
hopefully
it's gonna
both of them
shake
work
bro.
out.
Yeah, I
Because if they do, I mean, that's a huge 2-pack at wide receiver right there.
I don't
immediately.
like Neighbors on the Giants at all.
Yeah, I know.
I hate.
But the target-
hate
the target
Giants.
share-
But,
Don't draft him then. I'll take him.
But that's only short term, bro. So,
Yeah, and I think that's like literally the only guy on the Giants catching passes this year. It seems
Pretty
so. Like
much.
the target share is gonna be crazy.
That-
belly. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
And motor
Yeah,
Singletary, baby.
Yeah,
Don't
my
sleep.
He won't
Don't
catch
sleep.
any passes until the week 13 through 17.
I'm
Like
okay
you
with
guys
that. That's
said-
championship, baby.
it depends what
You
Tyler does, but I think Kenny will take Brock at 5, regardless. As long as
If
Tyler
he's
doesn't
there.
take him at 4.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right,
Well,
right.
That makes sense for sure. And Jared, on to you. What are you doing if the board lands like this?
If the board lands like this, boys, I'm swallowing a bullet. Because these are my top 7 right here.
Nice. You love that.
Not particularly in this order, but there's already an offer on the table. I'm not going to say what it is, but there is an offer on the table for my pick.
That's spicy.
If the top 7 shakes out like this, I'm probably going to accept that offer.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. And would they be? Would that? Yeah. Are they gonna make that trade still if this top 7 goes?
Yeah.
That's a,
Okay.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
So I think I know who you're taking then,
I don't think you know who I'm
or
taking.
who they would be taking.
I don't think either of you know who I'm taking.
Okay. That's scary.
This does not leave this room, by the way.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Obviously, until I
Yeah.
post it, but
I'm not gonna say.
You guys don't say it.
I'm focused on my picks.
all I'm
bro.
saying is don't say shit
Yeah,
later
okay.
tonight.
Okay.
Because, I mean, actually, you would be the only one that would really be sniping me. And I don't think you're going to take this player anyway. So that's why I'm kind of okay telling the truth right now. I'm going to take Jonathan Brooks. If I keep this pick.
My
Yeah,
goodness.
he's not high on my board. I think he's a good player. Just
Yeah.
don't.
Over Keon is crazy.
Yeah, I was
But you
thinking
need-
Keon
is
for a
this-
while.
Is this your team situation talking?
This is team situation. So my team is this one with
Yeah,
Derek
that's-
Carr leading the
that's a
helm.
fantastic
Jesus
pick for you.
Christ. We got Mahomes and Josh Allen, so QB's not a huge deal. This is my thought process. I actually thought about this in the shower today. I'll take you in my shower real quick.
Oh my god.
So this is my thought process. I got Mahomes, I got Josh Allen. I have QB locked down for at least 5 years, probably 10, right?
Yeah.
Those guys aren't going to leave my team.
15 for Josh.
I like that. Derek Carr is my solid QB3. I don't know if he makes it past this season as a starter. Low key, he's starting to come around on Spencer Rattler, Omar's guy. I think he's eventually going to take that job. No
Yeah.
cap.
No, it is.
Low key. I won't say anything tonight. And then Bryce Young is my future. Hopefully
Maybe.
he takes a step.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, then whatever. I'll just sell him like I did with Kenny Pickett. Just get him on my team. But I still believe you can't get worse than last year. So hopefully he gets better. Sam Darnold. Hopefully I want to trade him tonight. To be honest, I don't really want him on my team. Like he has value though. Like he
does.
genuinely does have
Trade him to
value.
whoever has JJ.
But
Trade him to Tyler.
they've been saying that JJ's been balling in camp.
He has
bro,
been.
So
I want him at 8. It's no
Yeah.
secret.
yeah.
But yeah, even if JJ is there at 8, I honestly I do really like him, but with my quarterback situation, do I really need him? Like
Not a huge
my whole thing is I have 4 picks. I have the 108, I have the 204, the 3-1, and the 3-2. My first pick is somebody that I want to be able to start some weeks on my team. These other picks, I'm probably not going to start on my team unless I get riddled with injury or bye weeks and stuff like that. But with this pick, I want it to be somebody that can actually play for me this year Jonathan Brooks isn't going to play the first probably 3 or 4 weeks, maybe even longer.
Yeah.
But eventually, if I can get him in for the playoffs and he's starting to ball out, I mean, he could easily be my RB2 behind Bijan Robinson.
Yeah.
And then and RB2 is really my struggle because I have Mostert, I have Chubb, I have Gus Edwards, Devin Singletary, Jerome Ford, Jalen Warren. Like, all those guys are like same
Risky
tier.
starts.
They're all
Yeah.
same tier, and it's like, which one do I start every week?
Right.
I'm just going to be playing matchups. If I have Jonathan Brooks, who turns into, a guy that's a reliable RB2, that's something that I would like really have, like that'd be really valuable to my team. So that's kind of where my head's at. Receiver, I'm pretty set. I have Tyreek, I have Amon-Ra St. Brown, I have Puka.
Yeah.
So I have the big three. After that, it's kind of shaky, I'll be honest, with Raheem Shaheed, Jahan Dodson, Thielen, which I'll be honest probably won't make my team after final cuts. And then Marvin Mims is just a dart throw. And then I have Kelsey and Ingram, so I'm kind of good at tight end.
Yes.
So that's where my head is at. With these other picks, I'm just going to be taking best player available. But yeah, that's where my head's at. And I know Kyle's going to be pissed because I know he wants Jonathan Brooks at 1-9. So I don't know what he's going to do here. What are you guys thinking?
Well, I think that's a great pick for you because you're pushing for a chip. So for you, you need to be looking at like team need, not best player available. I feel.
Yeah.
For sure. But for Kyle, I didn't think he was taking Brooks, but that's what like you told me. So, I mean, like I know he's a big FSU guy.
Yeah, I mean, if he believes in
I
Keon,
know
he's taking him here.
I also think
Keon
he's taking
too,
Keon.
so-
So
And I think Keon in general is like the 8th or 9th best player in the prospect pool. So
If he doesn't
that
take
kind of just
Keon
lines
here,
up.
he better not circle back in the future. Like I told y'all about Keon, bro.
yeah, if he gets this situation and doesn't, that's a fact.
this
That's
one's
absolute
Kyle's
fact.
team's. This one is Kyle's team for those that don't know. His wide receivers are really Chris Godwin. These guys I'm not even going to name. Chris Godwin, I guess you could say Zay Jones, Debo, Jacoby Myers, CeeDee, and then Jamison Williams. And he got JSN, which I did forget.
They're solid.
So yeah,
They're
he's
solid
actually
wide receiver room.
pretty stacked on wide receiver, but he
Yeah.
is an FSU
I mean,
fan.
would he take the running back if that's the case? Because I don't think he really needs running back either, right?
He has Derrick Henry, Alvin Kamara, Aaron Jones, Javante, and then that's really it.
I mean,
Yeah,
maybe.
I mean,
But I think he goes Keon.
I think Keon is
I can see
the
it,
better
for
of the
sure.
two players.
yeah,
Okay.
I think he was taking Keon to begin with.
I think so too. Well,
Yeah.
actually, if Brooks is there, I think he takes Brooks. But
Right.
he won't be there if I'm
Personally, I'll be pissed because I want Keon at 10. That's
Oh,
that's
that'd be crazy.
That's definitely who I'm targeting at 10.
Okay.
But if he's not there, I mean, there's a lot of other players I like on the board still. I
Here's
will
the list.
consider May. He is toward out of the players left, he is towards the top.
High upside.
Yeah. I mean,
The three
top
guys I'm easily considering here that I'll pick in the moment if this is how the board shakes out is the top 3. May, Worthy, and Thomas.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I would probably go. It's tough. It's really tough. Well, based off what I have in my phone, I'll go Brian Thomas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
At 10.
We locking that?
Yeah.
All right. You picking 2 picks, so I mean,
Yeah.
one of those 3 guys is going to be here anyway.
Exactly.
And
I mean,
Andy's a
I
big
feel
Brian
Andy's-
Thomas Jr. fan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly why I would make that pick, and then I'm forcing Andy between Worthy and May.
I
And
feel like
then-
he's taking May easily.
I think so
He likes
too.
Drake May.
Dude,
He
he's
does.
been talking up Lad McConkey, but I don't think he takes him here.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's
a
too
little-
rich.
that's
Lad
a
is
little
not
early,
my
dude.
guy, but I know a lot of
Yeah.
people like
I like Lad.
him. So,
I like
yeah.
Lad, but I can't say there's no way he does it, but I don't think so. I don't think there's an option. But what are we thinking? Are we thinking he takes May? Are we thinking he takes Worthy?
I think he would take May pretty easily.
Think
From
so?
what I've heard,
No.
he's pretty high on May.
Really?
He is, but
And let's see, who's
He
his
is.
quarterback?
So his quarterbacks, Kyler and
Daniel Jones. Like, yeah.
And he has the New York Giants stack.
Will
Oh,
Levis, too.
he does have Levis.
But yeah, I mean, like,
it
he's
also
the
depends if he
other
gets
here.
Caleb, because
Oh,
That's
facts,
true.
Facts.
That's-
That's facts.
That's 100%
if
facts,
he goes
actually.
Marvin, then
But I mean, dude,
Kenny
if you
goes
get-
Marvin.
if you could,
Yeah, that's 100%
if you
facts.
walk away from this draft with the team that he has, where he's kind of right on the edge of playoff contention with Marvin Harrison and Drake May, like you're really happy.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's why I think
100%.
if
He has
the
a
board
solid
lands,
team.
if
He
the
has a
board
solid
lands
team.
like this, I think he would be slamming that.
You think he's slamming
Because
Drake May?
I don't really
Yeah,
love
well-
Drake May because he's a freaking Patriot, but like the upside is crazy.
Yeah, I
The
think if
upside
he
is
gets
crazy.
Marvin, he's
Yeah.
taking Drake for sure. But
Yeah.
if he gets Caleb, obviously he's not. So
Right.
it just depends how that
Yeah.
how those.
And I
picks
think
go.
I think if he does get Caleb, he's probably grabbing Lavakaki there because
So for me
he's been
here-
saying
I think
that,
so
dude. He
too.
really has
I'm
been saying
gonna
that.
You're
say-
taking Worthy?
And then I pick again at 5. Yeah. I'm taking
Okay.
Worthy here.
This
Yeah.
is spicy because us 4 pick in a row here. I didn't even know that.
That's sick. So
Y'all know
If-
who I want.
if
so.
this was to fall this way, I would probably be trading this pick.
Really?
Yes.
Here, I'll
but
show you the
do you already
guys.
have an offer from somebody on the table? or no?
I do. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Dang.
And I might have to work a trade with you, Omar, as well for that 205, depending on what you're looking like.
Just let her go crazy.
but I think-
My dog's
yeah.
going crazy in the
Yeah,
background.
he's bugging.
I don't know.
Just let her
Austin.
bug out.
I could stay put here and still get
Right.
my guy.
Yeah,
So
exactly. So, and if I can't get any trade offers, I'm not gonna give up who I'm doing since I might trade with you, Omar, and you too, Jared. Honestly, low key, if you want somebody you
I don't really want to give up the guy that
But-
I want here
Yeah.
because we are all picking. I don't want you
Yeah.
guys to snipe me.
It's spicy, dude. It's
I mean, I
spicy.
pick after.
I'll be honest,
guys.
bro. I'll be completely
yeah,
honest.
me too. If I have to stay and take this pick, I'm probably grabbing my freaking dog, Ricky.
Okay.
Whoa.
I love that though.
Whoa.
I believe in this guy.
Really?
Yeah, not a bunch because obviously he's like a mid-second round pick, but
No, bro. He has. Yeah.
No, what do you mean? He was first round
He's
pick.
talking about.
No, I'm talking about
Oh,
in
fantasy,
value wise.
right.
Like I wouldn't take him in the 10th, and I wouldn't take him over Brian Thomas.
Draft
but-
capital is a big
or
deal, bro.
or Xavier
Yeah.
Worthy either because of
He's small.
even the things that I don't like about Xavier Worthy. I think he's a better prospect than Pearsall. But I have Brock Purdy. That stack is nice, and I think he's going to be productive.
Yeah,
So-
I'm a Pearsall fan, but that's a little rich. I was not going to go him 204.
No,
Shout out to
no.
our boy John, too, who's a huge Ricky Pearsall
Nice.
fan.
There you go.
Huge.
No, and I definitely am
He could
too.
be
And
good, bro.
like I said, I'm hoping I can trade back. And I don't even know if I'd be trading back for Ricky Pearsall, but I think if I'm stuck right here, can't get any capital, the way that my team is built right now, I think I want him.
I think you could trade back with Kenny right here, bro.
Right.
Is that,
I think,
is that
I
the
think,
offer?
I think I'm gonna trade back with somebody if the board falls exactly that way.
I feel like all three of us though here could be very happy by getting our guy because I don't think he's gonna take my guy. I don't know. I've said I want this guy for months, bro. So it's.
I've also said I want this guy for months. And a lot of people probably think it's Trey Benson. If my guy gets sniped by one of you guys, I'm gonna be pissed because that's really fucking annoying. And then B, I would probably take Trey Benson.
Okay.
Even though I do like Lad, like I said,
Mhm.
or I would try and trade back with Kenny here because I know he'd probably want to trade up for Bo Nix. I know who Omar's going to take with his next pick.
Oh, 100%.
I don't want that guy. I know he's your guy. I don't want him. My guy's Michael Penix Jr.
Okay.
He was, I know this is crazy, he was my QB1 when I was scouting quarterbacks pre-NFL draft. Yeah, the landing spot's not great. He's a backup quarterback. He has the injury history. I know it all. I know it. But like I said, I'm taking best player available. I won't have to start him. I won't ever have to start him, honestly. It's really just high upside. If Kirk Cousins doesn't come back looking the same, which I personally project that he won't, I think that Achilles injury is pretty bad, especially for an older quarterback. And that's why they used the top 10 pick on a quarterback. So that's where my head is at. So eventually I would either keep Michael Penix as my QB3. If Bryce Young doesn't work out, I would trade Bryce Young. Or if I can get, an absolute king's ransom for Michael Penix, I could trade him. But either way, I'm a huge Penix fan. Definitely have him over Bo Nix. But
For sure.
Yeah, this is crazy though because Michael Penix didn't go until like 2-7 in the other league. So.
But I mean, that's the thing, though, is I
Yeah.
can't do anything about that.
Yeah.
I have the
Right.
3-1 and 3-2.
Exactly.
I don't think he's going to make it that far.
No, I don't think so either. And I definitely, I've been thinking Penix is backup for Kirk Cousins because I have Kirk Cousins. So if he's garbage,
Even
Penix sitting in the taxi spot
Jared.
to come up, it's
yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
Even if Kirk comes back the same, bro, how much longer it is like he's
Exactly.
gonna play. So I see Penix getting the same treatment Jordan Love got. And
I
then
agree.
and
That's
then,
worst case scenario.
Getting
Right.
I think he'll start
And-
his third year.
And
Yeah.
then he's gonna start, and if he balls, then that's gonna be his job. And he has a draft capital to where they will commit to him at some point.
And that's the thing too is that Penix could just sit in my taxi squad for the next 2 years and
Right.
whatever.
Yeah, I think it's
Fine.
a great pick. He
So
is on my
Omar, are we going with who I think you're going with?
board. Xavier for sure.
Yeah, okay.
I think he
Yeah.
is a great.
Yeah,
player.
you're high on
You're
me
going
yet.
double X, huh?
Yeah.
But Penix is also on my board. A lot of the mocks that I did, Worthy was not there at 12, and I was actually taking Leggett, and then I was taking Penix at 205.
Well, he won't be there at
So-
205, and if you take him at
Yeah.
202, I'm gonna punch you in the gut.
Nah,
Mo,
I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding. Mo here. I don't know where Mo's head is at, so I'll leave it to you guys.
So I was doing my mock with Mo the other day, and out of the players on the board, I know he does like Jalen Polk, but he's not going to take him here.
Yeah, it's too
He
high.
does like he is coming around on Bo, like he does like Bo, and he does like Lad too.
Okay.
I don't think he takes
I
Trey.
feel like he's in his championship window, so he needs to probably just add Lad here.
This
Well,
is
see-
Mo's team, by the way, for those that
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
quarterback.
know.
He's
Yeah, he's set on
great.
QB.
Is he though? He has Dak and he has Tua, and then he has
could take
Voldemort.
Bo. He kind
So
of needs running back. Oh no.
running back, he
He's
has
straight, he's
Zeke
straight,
for
he's
this
straight.
year.
He's chilling.
Najee,
Etienne,
Etienne,
Pacheco.
Pacheco. That's really it. I mean, the other ones,
Receiver,
the other
he's
guys
chilling too,
don't
bro.
really,
He could take Bo here, guys.
He could.
he could.
Receiver, he's stacked.
He is
And
stacked at
Bo might be a
receiver.
starting QB, you know?
He might take Bo over Lad, and I just from our mocks, he was saying like he does like Bo and Lad here, and he was telling me if Bo is available mid-second round, he'll definitely be on his board. So
What are you thinking, Austin? What are you thinking he does here?
He's so set at wide receiver, I think he probably just grabs the quarterback.
I think he goes Bo too.
Like, he doesn't really have a lot of room for wide receivers at this point.
Yeah, he's
and
pushing
I don't
for a
think he
chip too,
loves Benson, you know? Yeah, exactly. So, I think that makes
and
sense.
his running back.
It's good value as well.
I think he could go Trey Benson, but I do kind of lean more Bo Nix for
Yeah.
him. So Kenny on the
Benson's
board here,
sliding a
he's
little bit.
pissed. Kenny's absolutely pissed.
Yeah.
And that's also another reason why I feel like Mo will do it. Like he knows Kenny wants Bo.
Yeah.
Or Kenny could trade up there.
I think Kenny will try to trade up, to be
Yeah.
honest with you, especially if we get some Mick Ultras in him.
That's why I bought him.
But I don't want to trade back because I think Mo might take Penix too. And that's why I think I'm right where I need to be at the 204.
Yeah.
Hopefully that you guys don't pick him.
You'll get
But-
Penix there, bro.
Oh, I might.
Yeah, that would
I'm dead ass might at 203, but I
That's
didn't want to
grimy,
expose it. I won't
That's
even
so
lie.
grimy.
No,
He waited
bro,
until
I
we were
swear
done,
to
bro.
God.
That's crazy.
But I'm gonna try to trade. I swear on my life, bro.
okay.
We'll see. We'll see how the cookie crumbles.
Exactly. But yeah, if somebody offers me some bullshit, I'm not gonna do it for free.
I'll say this: if one of you guys takes Penix, don't expect me to pick at 204. I'll probably.
You
trade
can always trade up with me, dude. You can always do a swap for a
back.
third.
You're such a bastard, dude. I'll give you Adam
I
Thielen.
honestly,
That's
bro,
it.
Hey,
I don't plan on moving back.
I'm gonna try to move back as far as I can, bro.
Unless
Really?
somebody
I'll try to
really-
go to like 208 if I can.
Dude, I think you try and
That's
trade back.
crazy.
Well, that's with Omar.
Yeah, I know.
I don't
wanna
want to
go,
trading
like,
back
I
at
wanna
all,
keep
bro.
going.
Unless somebody sending me like packages, like they got to be
Facts.
sending heat.
Yeah.
So what are we thinking Kenny does here? Right now he has Caleb, and he has what was his
He's
other
a running
pick?
back,
Did he
doesn't he?
take another pick? Or no, he has Bowers.
He's probably gonna
Fine.
grab Trey Benson if he's here because his
Running
running
back
backs are
for-
straight, but
yeah, no,
he's got Jameer
definitely
Gibbs and
stronger
Barkley,
receiver.
and those are two very strong starters. But he doesn't really have a third.
I think Trey too, or Blake.
Yeah, or Blake if you like.
I think it's Trey or Blake too.
I mean, I personally like Trey much better, but I like Blake Corum.
same.
You know, I don't dislike Blake Corum.
I'm a
fan
I'm a
of
big
both.
Blake guy, bro.
but-
I fuck with Blake.
Blake Corum was higher on my board, but I think they really do like Kyron there. Like I was kind of low on Kyron at the beginning of like
Right.
the
And then Paul
offseason.
kept off. Bro, Paul literally said, "Give me a second for Kyron," and then declined the second for Kyron.
Well,
I
his
hate
so
him,
sick.
bro.
his value now in like Dynasty is crazy.
Who?
Kyron?
Kyron? Yeah.
Yeah, it's. Well,
I'm not
It's
paying
juiced,
that
bro.
price.
It's juiced
no,
up. It's
well,
so
I'm
juiced.
not paying a first plus. Well, plus I don't have a first to pay.
Bro, he's
I
going
wanted
like
to,
top
but
20 in startups,
yeah.
bro. It's crazy.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
value him that
egregious.
highly. I do not value him that highly.
That's insane.
So are we thinking Trey or are we thinking Blake?
We can lock in Trey here.
Yeah, I think that makes sense ADP wise too, just like for a coin flip purpose.
All right.
Okay, Omar.
Me, Let me see the award.
I got you.
I don't know, bro. Vlad is here. Like, that's crazy.
I
Like,
know you're not a
was
fan,
expecting-
but that's
I'm not,
value.
but I was expecting him to be here. And
I
like,
might trade up with you if Lad's on the board
He's
here.
gonna be an instant starter. Like,
Right.
That's
Yeah, I mean, who else
that's
is-
for sure.
Him and
I
QJ
don't
are on the
like
corners for sure.
Adane too much.
You don't like AD Mitchell, bro?
Not really.
I just don't like his
And
situation
I already have
that
Downs,
much.
bro. So
Exactly. One of them's going to be the wide receiver, too.
that's true. But I'm gonna bank on Downs there.
I will definitely tell you this. If Lad is there at, 208, I will
We'll trade up.
offer you one of these thirds and something else. Not both. You're tripping if that's the case. Unless you give me like one like that. Like the 306, then, I mean, we might have some spice.
Trade down.
We'll keep.
We'll be in talks if he's
We
there.
will be, because there's guys on the board I want that I can wait on. Like here, I'm not dying to pick, to be honest.
Okay.
I'll
Well,
probably.
you picked twice.
I mean, here I'm definitely taking Ladd or Blake. I already got 2 receivers, and I need running back more than receiver
Okay.
right now for sure. So I'll
Well,
probably
you
take
have-
Blake.
You have back-to-back picks, bro. Do you have the
Oh,
other
yeah,
one
yeah.
already?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Do you want to
Yeah.
just take both?
Yeah,
like,
bro. Yeah,
There you go.
Just take both. That's
No
actually
decision.
crazy. I do like Troy though too, but I can chill on him for now.
I think I like Troy entering the NFL draft, but the draft stock,
Oh
the
yeah,
draft
and
capital just really sold it for me.
Yeah,
He's
fourth round.
it's
But
gonna
like,
be rough.
I think he's still gonna get snaps on the Broncos, bro.
Oh, for sure.
And he got his college QB.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is though is I've seen that story before when the Steelers drafted Mason Rudolph and Washington.
But come on, Bo
Nix
Nix
isn't
isn't
Mason
Mason Rudolph, bro.
He might be.
He might be.
He could be worse too, but
Yeah,
so-
Sean Payton's the worst coach in the league. I'll stand on that.
Mm.
Kyle here, what are you guys thinking? I think I know where he
he
would
grabbed
go
wide
here.
receiver. He'd probably maybe go upside and try to grab Jalen Wright.
So I do know Kyle loves Corley, but he's not taking him here. Like I'm not saying he's taking him here, but I think he is on his board for sure.
Facts.
I have no
I
idea
don't know
who
if
Kyle picks here, bro.
He
to
might
be
try to.
honest.
He might try to trade back as well, but at this point, there might not be an offer to.
Maybe he'll take.
But yeah,
Mitchell,
I mean, I think grabbing the.
best player.
I have somewhere where
Do
I
you think?
he's gonna
Do you
go.
think he would double up on wide receiver? Think so? I mean, if that's the
I
case,
think so.
maybe. And I know that's 2 kind of like big-bodied,
His last pick for him,
early
we had
second
him
round
at,
wide receivers. That's pretty solid.
We had him at Keon, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
has Keon.
Yeah, he's got Keon right now. So yeah, I mean that makes sense to me.
Me
And
personally,
his only tight end is what, Hawk?
no way.
Yeah, it's Hawkins someone else.
He has Hawk and Kate Otten actually.
Yeah.
Actually,
You can upgrade K. Dotton.
Ben?
Sanat might be his guy. I know he doesn't like Jatavion. But yeah, I think actually Sanat makes more sense than what I was gonna say. I thought he was
Yeah.
gonna take AD Mitchell, but
I could see
I
that
think it's
too.
80 Mitchell
And
or Sanat.
He
Yeah.
might be higher enough on AD to because I mean I could see AD going kind of mid-second easily.
yeah, me too. I'm a big AD Mitchell fan, and so we agreeing Sanat.
Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, if that's happening,
Kinda
Omar,
just
you're
grab
not
your
getting this
rookie and
pick
get
because
going.
I'm definitely taking AD Mitchell.
that's a
I'm
steal.
a big fan. And then with my second pick here,
Javon Baker?
assuming I keep it, I do like Javon Baker. Go Knights, charge on, baby.
Sicko.
But
Sicko. That guy's gonna be. Nah, I'm not gonna. A professional player, dude. He's good for it.
dude, he's gonna
You already
be so
hated on him.
sick.
You already
Yeah, I hate
This is tough, bro. This
I
is tough.
don't like you because you're a Patriot, bro. No other reason.
Maybe
that's all.
I
That's
would
all
go
I can
Baker.
say.
Maybe I do go Baker here.
I mean, it's your guy,
Um,
bro.
I do like Roman Wilson too, but he did just get injured in camp. And I still think the Steelers either they make a move for a receiver this year or they draft one next year, make a move next year. So I don't know exactly what his future is looking like. But I also do like Jalen Polk, bro. Like he could easily be their wide receiver 1.
Easily.
So could Javon Baker.
Yeah.
So it's really tough, bro. Like I want to take Javon Baker just for the UCF in me. I don't even care if it's
That's
wrong, bro.
horrible.
I don't care. I'm gonna take him.
There you go.
And
Okay.
I honestly hope the board doesn't fall like this because I mean, if I could get Ben Sanat or Ladd
Mm-hmm.
or Blake or Trey Benson, any of these guys really in the second round, I would love if they fell.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see how it goes tonight. Now Zach is here with his first pick.
I
also
think I know who he's picking for sure.
you know who
At
he's
least
picking for sure.
one, Roman.
You think he takes Roman?
He likes him a lot, bro.
Okay.
And he picked him in our Slammy draft too.
Okay. You
Yeah.
good with that, Austin?
Yeah, I mean, inside info.
Yeah, that inside info. This is still Paul. I was thinking about it for a split second, but the kid doesn't trade his picks.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Paul's first pick for ever, he's never not picked in the first and second round.
Yeah, that's crazy,
Um,
actually.
This is his first pick in the draft in the third round. And what are we thinking?
He probably wants an immediate impact player.
I think he goes. What?
I mean,
I have no idea.
if he likes
Paul
Jatavion,
here.
he might take him because he needs a tight end. But if not, then it's probably
He
one of the running
does
backs.
need a tight end.
Yeah, he does bad.
Actually, that's easily his biggest need on his team for sure.
Yeah.
I talked to Paul last week,
Yeah, what do you say?
and he thinks he's pretty set at tight end.
That's what he's been telling me for a long time, but I don't think he realizes he's not set at
That's
tight
your
end.
team,
Oh,
but
yeah, I was just thinking a second. Hold on. Which one is this?
Uh,
Scott Herbert. No, he just traded
no.
Herbert. This one.
Yes.
Tight end. Cole Kmet. Oh,
and Chigga Congo.
That's it.
He's a big Cole
Nah,
Kmet fan,
dude.
bro.
I mean, bro, Kmet could be
Kmet
that
has
tight end one for a
proved-
long time. He did get paid,
Yeah.
but like
I don't think he's like,
not that good.
No,
and
it's not at that elite
they just got a
level.
lot more
A lot.
offensive players.
Bro, so
Like,
many more
Kmet is
targets
gonna
getting
be-
taken away.
The fourth, fifth, like.
But I don't really.
You're
love
forgetting
Jatavion
who we're
Sanders
talking
either.
about.
He'll be the
here,
fourth option every play, bro.
You're forgetting who we're talking about.
Yeah, it's
here.
Paul. So he's probably just taking Troy Franklin.
Mm-mm.
Is he taking
Jalen
anything?
Polk probably.
I think he goes Jalen Wright.
Really?
You think he wants a running
goes
back?
Jalen Wright. Well, he talked about it. I was on the board here in one of my other leagues when we were drafting,
See, he's
and
got.
That's
Dude,
Tyler's
that's-
team.
he wanted me to
That's
go
good.
Jalen Wright.
Okay. He has
He
good
did just get
backs.
Breeze.
He has good backs. James Cook, Kyrie,
Yeah. Brees Hall. No, he doesn't need a running back, dude.
at all.
That is true. That was
Yeah.
before he traded for Brees Hall.
Yeah,
so
he needs to get a wide receiver, I think.
I think he would rather go Polk though.
Yeah, probably.
He should take a
He's a
tight end.
Patriot believer.
But-
He's disgusting.
oh, okay.
Why
what?
is his picture
Yeah,
there?
that's what I was
What the
gonna
hell?
say.
Oh, it's because all of the trades.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right,
okay.
so,
So
here.
okay, I have inside info on this pick too.
Okay.
Yeah, what do we got?
I'm trusting it. I think it's
So-
Jalen Wright though.
Mo,
Yeah,
okay,
I think
yeah,
so too,
Mo
yeah.
does like Wright a lot, but he also likes Jermaine Burton a lot too.
Okay.
In the EM draft, he traded up with Zach for his pick just to get Burton.
Interesting.
And in our DK mock, he's a big Burton guy.
But he also took Jalen Wright in that.
Yeah,
round.
no, yeah. I mean, he definitely likes both. So, like he could like obviously take both for sure, but
Right.
or you know
Yeah, because he could probably get
one of the
He
two.
could probably get Burton here.
I don't know if he can.
He might not. He might
The
choose
hive
another
is high on Burton.
Yeah, Andy is.
move. Yeah. All right, but yeah, I mean, I think it's
I think it's
I think
Jalen
it's
Wright.
Jalen Wright
That's
for
that's
sure.
my vote.
Yeah,
but
that's-
we have it
that's-
on record now. If
One
he
of the
does
two
take
for sure.
Burton,
Yeah.
you're plugged in.
yeah.
It
be all
is
unplugged
one of
then.
the two for sure.
All
Okay.
right,
For
so
me,
this
I'm
one is
between
here.
Troy and Burton here, like definitely. I like them both a lot, bro. I wish I had two picks. Like I would want this pick from Andy, to be honest. But I'll stick with my guy and take Troy.
Okay. Who was the other guy you were thinking?
Jermaine Burton.
Oh yeah, you just said
Yeah,
that.
and then we think Andy's just grabbing him
I
immediately.
think he
Yeah.
can easily become an impact in Cincy.
Okay. And then where's he going with the second pick?
I was gonna say he takes Wright with.
Bucky Irving?
He does like.
Nah.
He likes Vidal, according to.
Yeah, me too,
Mo,
dude.
according
I
to
literally
Mo.
love Kamani Vidal.
According to Mo.
I mean, this is the
He's
right.
not my guy. I'll just say that.
Yeah,
But
he's cracked, dude.
he's cracked.
He
You
is,
think
bro.
he
I
takes
saw him.
Vidal?
I saw him put a lot of work in the Sun Belt. A lot.
According to Mo, yeah, he likes Vidal.
I mean, this is
but-
right around where you
I
would
don't
get
know
him. You
who
know,
he
like
takes,
we're in
bro.
dart throw territory.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So I mean, if we believe in it, put him at 3-8.
Ooh, yeah.
Lock it up. Mo needs a wide receiver probably.
He would have wanted Burton, but that's not happening.
Maybe he could get.
He does not like Jatavian
Okay.
Trust. He does not like
Gotcha.
Jatavian.
Yeah.
He hates him.
I have.
Ray Davis,
Yeah.
go. Excuse me.
I think you take Marshawn Lloyd.
I can see that for sure. He was hyping him up to me.
I like
in our
Marshawn Lloyd.
DK mug.
All
It's
right,
kind of crazy
Kyle.
he falls that far.
I do too. I just think
He'll take Corley.
Yeah.
I think Lloyd's gonna have a rough path to snaps, but I do think
Alright.
he's a good player.
Zach.
He might just take Luke.
Luke, he does like Bucky too. But
Whoops. Doesn't he have Rashawn White too.
Yep. That's,
Yeah, he's probably gonna just grab
Yep.
him, just get both, lock up that Tampa Bay running
in
back
our
room.
DK mock. Mo and I have
But
him.
let the record
Yeah,
show, I
Luke
think
there.
he takes Luke there.
Okay, makes sense.
Um,
You think Jatavian for Paul here?
That's not Paul.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
No, that's and
that's Tyler, I think.
That is Tyler.
It's Tyler.
Oh wait, dang, all these are screwed up.
Yeah, because it's fourths.
Gotcha. Well, do you want to just say screw that? Or do
We
we want to
can-
try to just go all the way through?
I don't
We
have any
can-
fourths, so I don't
we
care.
can-
yeah.
Iron through it. Real
Okay,
quick.
yeah. So
So
Well,
it's Tyler.
you think-
Omar's the plugged in one right here that does
That's facts,
100
yeah.
plus mocks. So
yeah.
let's hear what
We
you
gotta
have
know
to
what's
say.
good. Yeah, what do we have Tyler here?
Okay. Well, for Tyler, probably Sanders,
Yeah, at this point.
and then Andy, Jalen.
Oops. Yeah, that's absolutely exactly who he's grabbing. If
Yeah,
the board
100%.
falls like that.
That's
And
Paul.
Okay, so this one's Paul.
This one I don't know, but Braylon went to the Jets, or that was
Yeah.
Lloyd. Yeah. So I have Paul taking Allen here because he has
Yeah,
Or-
that makes sense.
Breeze.
No,
he had Breeze, but
No, he has
but-
Breeze.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he just got him.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. So.
all right, and then Kenny
I'm
here.
tripping. And then Kenny.
You grabbing the Denver running back?
Yeah. I don't remember what I had Kenny.
Makes sense to
Going.
me. And this
I don't pick in the
is-
like fourth, so to be honest, like I just kind of like
So
let
who's
the
this?
computer play that shit out.
Mo. I think it's Mo.
Okay. Little
He
Spencer
will
Rattler
take
gameplay.
Spencer.
Yeah. Little
I
Rattler,
am
Rattler
gonna
throw.
try to trade into the fourth to
Get your guy.
Yes.
Yeah. Get Luke McCaffrey here. Whose is this anyway?
for
Who came in fourth last year?
Kenny.
No, it was Kyle, wasn't it?
No, it was Kenny for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was
Kyle came in
Ian
third.
came in fourth. Yeah. Okay, so who would Kenny grab?
Luke, I guess.
Yeah.
I kind of just like let the computer play these out because I don't think
Grabbing
I'm
Ray Davis, baby.
You're grabbing Ray.
Yeah.
picking the fourth.
He would take Theo. Or Tez.
Paul could take Ray too because he has James Cook.
I think you go Tez here. And then
Yeah, that is true too. Yeah.
this is Zach
he does
again,
go Tez.
actually. So
Zach is gonna take maybe Rice or Jordan Travis.
I was also
low-key.
thinking Jordan Travis.
Yeah, let's lock in Jordan Travis.
All right.
That's it.
Official, stamped.
That's how it looks. I'm very
Good
curious to
stuff,
see how
guys.
well we do.
I can tell you right now, this one will not be 100% like last
Oh,
year's was.
Yeah. I think after 4, maybe even after 1, it's
Yeah,
gonna be wrong.
Yeah, actually, it might be wrong off rip because Kenny has been absolutely banging the drum that he's taking Marvin Harrison.
Yep.
But that's it for this year. We'll see how many we get right.
Yep.
Probably less than 50%.